This is the 1,000 Steps, also known as Kokoda Memorial Walk. This trail, it's a really popular tourist trail, and it's meant to remember the soldiers who died in World War II in Papua New Guinea. So this is named the Kokoda Memorial Walk because it reminds the soldiers of the Kokoda Trail in Papua New Guinea that they fought on or around or something. So this was created in 1998 to remember them. We've come now to the start of the track. So we've got two options, the Lyrebird track and the Kokoda track. So I think we're going to go up this Kokoda track, and that's the 1,000 Steps, which is one way up only, and then we'll come down on the Lyrebird track. That seems to be what we should be doing. So hopefully we can make it. Let's go. So we've been walking for about 10 minutes now, I think. I thought we were already at the stairs, even though there's no stairs here. But the steps, the 1,000 Steps, are still up ahead. So from here, there was a sign that said we've got about 40 minutes to go to the top and about 1 kilometer. So it's getting us kind of winded already, but hopefully we wake up and start catching our breath soon. But at least it is absolutely gorgeous around here. This scenery is breathtaking. I kind of understand now how the soldiers that were fighting in Papua New Guinea thought that this reminded them of that area, because it really feels like we're in some exotic island or some tropical rainforest or something with these trees everywhere. Oh, what's this guy? Found some kind of bird at the top of the steps. I think he's digging for worms or something. He's got a big, beautiful tail, and I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. Must be some kind of peafowl. And he's eating some worms. This is one of the 17 memorial plaques that are located along the trail in honor of the soldiers that died. Finally, here we are at the bottom of the 1,000 Steps. So should be about another 35-40 minutes from here to get to the top. Let's see how fit we are. So now we're coming 500 meters to the top of the steps. So halfway there. So there's rest stops all along the way every, 20 or 30 meters. So you can take a break whenever you need to. So that's convenient. Now, I think we've got about 400 meters to go. These steps are much steeper than I thought they would be. I didn't think it would be so physically intensive for our last day, but it's probably good. We're getting some exercise in on our last day, because I think both of us have gained quite a bit of weight. So this is good to shed maybe a pound or 2 before we head back home tomorrow. Okay, 200 meters remaining. Almost there. The steps are getting pretty slippery and more sloped right now, but we've hit the 100 meters mark. So, almost there. So that's 1,000 steps.
We made it!
Complete. 1,000 steps ticked off the bucket list. Okay.
Yay!
Oh.
Made it!
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you!
Okay, so we finally made it to the top of the 1,000 steps, and it is a gorgeous view up here, even though it's quite foggy and there's a little bit of a mist forming. It almost feels like rain, but we're just kind of up in the clouds, so it's not so sunny, but it's really comfortable up here. It's nice to have a bit of a cooling down period, or a cooling down place after that walk. That walk was quite stressful, but we met some people along the way. We took quite a few breaks, and now we'll make our way back down. We can't go back down the same stairs. We'll have to take the Lyrebird route, which is over here, and that's kind of a sloped ramp all the way down. So let's go.
Let's go!
So this trail we're coming down is the Lyrebird Fitness Trail. It's a much more gentle slope than the steps, so I think it's a little bit longer route around, but it's our only way down. It's not as cardio intensive, I think, so I'm not really out of breath, but my thighs are a little bit tight because walking downhill so long, it's a little bit tiring. It's a different muscle than climbing up the stairs, but at least it's a beautiful view around here. It's so peaceful, so quiet, so lush and green, and we've come down now out of the clouds, so it's not as wet anymore up here. So we are here now, coming up at the 1,000 meters mark, so 1 kilometer downhill. And then I think we have about 500 meters to go, I guess. So now there seems to be stairs the whole way down the rest of the way, I hope. It's a little bit easier than walking on the sloped gravel trail. It's a little bit more slippery there and harder to control yourself, but almost there. We're coming down these stone steps. They're almost cobblestone, and while they're quite uneven, it's making for a pleasant foot massage actually on the way down. So the fact that these are uneven, it seems to be more of a feature than a bug. So that's it for the Kokoda Memorial Trail walk, and then the Lyrebird Fitness walk on the way down. That was a good way to start our day, start the last day of our time in Melbourne. Now we're just continuing our walk into the car park, where Kevin's going to come and pick us up, and then while we're waiting, I think there's a cafe at the bottom here called the 1,000 Steps Cafe. It's a little bit expensive, but there's not really any other choices in the area, so I think I'll bite the bullet and spend $20 for a bagel. And then one final pro tip: when you first get into the park, in the first car park, there are some toilets there. Go right past them. They are disgusting. There's a second bathroom here at the second car park. While it's not luxury, it's far better than the first toilets that you see when you first come into the park. Here we are coming up to the 1,000 Steps Cafe to get some lunch.
Like just lactose free? Yes. And then no ice cream. And no.
Here's my salmon, avocado, cream cheese, and cucumber bagel. This is the first Australian bagel that I've had. No, this is what I expect from store brand, grocery store bagels. You know, the salmon doesn't taste super fresh. A little bit of a sour, bitter taste to it. So I think it's definitely not Canadian salmon. I don't know if Australian salmon has that taste. The only selling point to this is that it's close to the steps. Quick update, added salt to it, and that improved the flavor at least 2 times. So at least now it's not much more delicious, but it's much better than without salt, definitely. Okay, so that's our day at Fern Gully Park on the Kokoda Trail and Lyrebird Trail done. And that's basically it for our trip in Melbourne. So that was a fun, adventurous 2 weeks. I think we kept busy pretty much every day we did something. So it was lots of fun, but now we're looking forward to getting back home. Okay, thanks a lot. See you next time.